So we got extra blessings.
That's my prayer room.
We're extra blessed
Okay.
today on this podcast.
So, we're gonna start with the opening.
Yes, but
Which
we're
is
extra,
just-
we're extra blessed. So,
So that's not
Off the Border podcast. Do you not like that? Do you not like that intro?
It's the Off the Border podcast.
It's the
With,
Off of the Border podcast.
Steven and
we dance with the devil and the something and the thing.
Stephen Baxley and Mark Joseph.
Dance wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he.
That's how this episode
and
is
I'll
opening.
lead
So.
you all wherever you may be, and it's the Off the Border podcast.
So welcome to the Off the Border podcast, Stephen,
Mark,
and let's get
and
into it.
also, who was that angelic voice here? Was that James Blunt? What was that?
That was you, Mark.
Was that the
you,
guy?
Stephen.
Was that Maroon 5 guy? Was that
I don't know his name right now.
Stevie Wonder?
It's definitely not Stevie Wonder. To even compare Stevie Wonder to
Was
Maroon
that
5
Billy
is
Joel in here? What just
huge insult.
happened?
So, Mark, what
Steven?
did you do today?
So I went to the car dealership to pick up my car.
Yeah.
I drove it about a mile down the road from the dealership.
Mm-hmm.
Then I said, whoa, my car is murdering me. I'm going to go ahead and have it towed. Because turns out I've had an oil leak in my car. And I didn't notice it.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the oil leak, very hot oil. Fumes are a part of that deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm about like 99% sure I've been giving myself carbon monoxide poisoning from driving my car. And I just, has
it been like feeding through, like coming into your car?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Like I would drive it, and like by the time I get to wherever I was going, like I'd like have trouble breathing, and like I'd be lightheaded. And
that's not good. That's not good to have behind the wheel of a car.
And like I first noticed it, like I didn't connect the dots because around the time I was noticing it, remember when I told you I had oysters for the first time? So yeah. Okay, so I had oysters. I'm like, oh man, my throat's a little itchy, and I'm having trouble breathing. I must be having some sort of like shellfish, seafood
Reaction
allergy
or
or something. And then I didn't drive my car for a full week when my mom was here.
Yeah.
And then I got back in my car, started driving it, and it was much worse. So like the oil leak must have got worse.
Man, those
from
oysters,
sitting.
they come back.
They come back to get
They come
ya.
back and get you like when you're unexpecting.
That must have been in like dirty water stuff. Anyway, so I started driving my car, and then I was like, you know what? I don't really know what the problem is here. I'm gonna go ahead. This makes me all sound like a fucking idiot. I went ahead and I got like the like people in China, like in Beijing, like the air is such shit quality. They have to walk around with like masks.
Yeah, they have like.
So I went to do that. I went to Lowe's and bought some masks, and I was like, all right, problem solved. Like I felt better. After driving my car.
That is such like the guy way to fix a problem.
It
Like,
was so
I
much
think
better.
something's poisoning me. You know what? Boom, mask. I'm good.
And then I was like, all right, let's figure out what's going on here. So I did some research. I'm like, okay, it might be, it's the valve cover gasket. So I did that. I went in my car, torque wrench and everything, fixed it myself. Then I solved the problem. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I might literally be killing myself because like I found on the internet like, oh yeah, that's really bad. That's a really bad thing. You should maybe go to a hospital or something. Like that's where all the subject matter was getting to. So I took it to Firestone. They're like, yeah, you don't have an exhaust leak, because that's what I was thinking I had.
Yeah.
Because I didn't connect the oil. They're like, you should definitely take this to someone that isn't us, because we don't do this. So I took it to the dealership. Like, yeah, you're leaking pretty much a lot of oil from a place. And I was like, that sucks. So I had it towed back here. I was like, I'm gonna do some work. Oh no, I don't have the parts. So now I'm gonna wait like, I don't know, I guess a week, maybe 2 weeks to get the parts that I need.
Yeah.
So that's what I did today. I decided to stop killing myself.
Well, I'm really glad that you came to that realization.
Me too.
Because
I might have brain damage.
Well, it
More
probably,
so than before.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you have some brain damage from this, I can't tell the difference. So,
Meh.
but man, that's crazy. Yeah, if my car ever did anything like that, I would die. Like because I
Just
couldn't even
accept it?
Google. Yeah, no, it's just like I couldn't even Google it and like get and understand like your thing is leak. I would have no idea, so I'd be like, I don't know. But I would also like I take it to somebody else and I just say, please tell me whatever it is.
Yeah.
Which is not good because I think most of those people like mechanics, they get that vibe from you, and once they know that that's how you are, they're like, dude, I can tell this guy like, yeah, your 4 tires are actually just completely made out of gold, gold manium, and they have to be completely replaced. And your car's a transformer, so we're gonna need Mark Wahlberg to take a look at it.
Those parts are expensive.
Yeah,
more
and all of
expensive
that
than
is
making
gonna cost around $1,500. And I'm like, well, whatever it is to fix it, man, because I don't know anything.
That's like how you learn about cars. Like you get burned, and then like, oh, they gave me this invoice of the parts, and you start like looking up parts. And like, oh, well, this part's actually not $900. It's only 50 cents.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a big markup. That's a big profit margin for them.
They got me. They got me. Well,
I was about to get racist. Never mind.
Please don't. I would
try not to.
Try not to. So I wanted to give a little shout out to my friends Jose.
Hey, what's his name?
Jose
Canseco?
No, I think it's Jose. I don't know, something Puerto
You
Rican.
don't know your friend's name?
It's Puerto Rican. I don't know. His name is Jose.
I'll read it.
Concerto.
Concerto.
Jose Cardona.
Concerto
I think it's
by
Cardona.
Mozart.
I believe is how it's said. But he worked on our logo.
We are playing some classic Mozart pieces. Don Giovanni. Classic. His Requiem, of course, and one of his lesser known works, the Jose Concerto.
There you go, Jose. That's what you get. That's a shout out you get.
Concerto.
Is you get compared to some kind of. Your name is now a classical art piece.
Is his name
from
really
Mozart.
Concerto?
No, it's Cardona.
Oh.
Or Cardona.
I was about to say, like, I'm
Cardona.
sorry your name's Concerto, but that's hilarious.
He's going to be super upset. He's going to call me and be like, dude, you don't even know my name. You don't even know how to say my name. And it's just because I mostly call him my long-legged, pissed-off Puerto Rican friend.
I've got a guy that I've been playing tennis with for since early July, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I play with him 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Usually. Not this week because yesterday I was dying, and I figure I still need some time to recover. I don't know his name.
No.
I think his name's Sam.
You think?
But I've spent like 4.5 hours with him every week for the past 6-8 weeks.
Yeah, guys don't need to know names. We don't need that information. It's completely frivolous to us. Because to you, it's just
it's the guy I play tennis with.
Guy I play tennis with. That's his name. That's his name. That's his job. It's everything in there. It's his name, his job, his relationship. Guy I play tennis with. That's it.
Yeah, and even if like there were other guys I play tennis with, when I saw him and I would need to address him, I don't need to be like, "Yo, that's your name." I'd be like, "Hey, dude."
Mm-hmm.
Or other dude.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm the king of like, dude. Just hey, dude, bro. What's up, guy?
Dude, bro, guy. What's up, buddy?
Sup. So I also had something else.
What's up, dude?
We're gonna have I think this is the first week we'll have a nice
guest
new section. Nope, not a guest.
Billy Joel was here earlier.
That might
singing.
be next week. I think if we can plan it out.
What's going on next week?
But no,
What's
this week.
What's going on next week?
Well, I'll tell you later.
I want to know now.
No, I'm going to keep you in the same suspense. I'm going to keep you in the same suspense as the audience.
Okay, I don't
all
care. I don't think they
8
do
of
either.
them. So, but this week I think let's do what I think we'll call romance out of context.
You mean romance out of context?
That is now the opening. So
that is shit. I want to take that back.
I'm going to read a section out of the book Gray by ELL Jamie, whatever her
Can you
name
pass me a pillow so I can put it over my lap so this doesn't get weird?
is. No, we gotta see it all. It's all gotta be out there.
Tight.
and-
Is this wait?
and
That's
so
with Liam Neeson, right?
no, that I wish it was. You know what? Gray is now Liam Neeson in here. So as I read this is now Liam Neeson. No, it's so this is basically I think the first 50 Shades book, but as seen through the eyes of Gray. Gray is the guy. So it's basically just the guy's point of view. Because the book is in the girls.
Wait. Is that why the book's called? What's it called?
50 Shades of Gray.
Okay,
And
never mind.
the guy's name is Gray. His name is like Damian Gray or something like that.
Dorian Gray.
I don't think it's Dorian. It's some D. It could be Dorian. It's either Dorian or Damian. It doesn't matter. It's a weird fucking Twilight fan fiction. So I'm gonna be reading
Jean Grey.
from page 335,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna start right here in the middle.
You're reading it like it's Proverbs or something.
What? She bewildered, or maybe she's forgotten what happened at the dinner table with your legs. But we were at your parents' dining table. No one's ever said no to me before, and it's so hot and different. I slide my hand around her backside and jolt her against me, trying to regain control. You're mad and turned on because I said no? Her voice is throaty. I'm mad because you never mentioned Georgia to me. I'm mad because you went drinking with that guy who tried to seduce you when you were drunk and who left you when you were ill with an almost complete stranger. What kind of friend does that? And I'm mad and aroused because you closed your legs on me.
Okay.
So, Mark, what's your thoughts?
What?
That's the romance out of context.
So they were with their parents,
With his parents.
and were they trying to stroke their shaft or finger
I
blast?
I don't know. Tell me. What
Okay,
was
so
going
one
on?
of them was being withholding
Yes, the girl.
appropriately.
The girl was being withhold. Well, we don't know if it's a girl. Like, we don't know. This could be a prequel for all we know. So this could be like...
Did it say she said? She said the he?
Oh, it did say she. Yeah, it did say she. It did
And
specifically say
then when
she.
she was like talking about him going out with a friend, it got weirdly homoerotic.
It did.
Not weirdly, but like, no, yeah. Maybe not necessarily homoerotic, but thought that was the path that was going down. Like, oh, you went drinking with your buddy. Wait, didn't she say seduce?
I think he,
I wasn't paying
I think he
attention.
was saying that.
I was just a little weirded out that you were reading it first of all, and you weren't using the appropriate character voices. I mean, you're doing good, but you mean you were no like Ron Perlman reading.
The thing is, I'll have to
City of Thieves.
I'll have to read the movies, and that way I'll read the movie. I'll have to read the movies.
I have to read the movies
and watch the books, and then I'll be able to come back with an according character.
I mean, I'm
archetype.
basically reading the movies.
You are, yes. But yeah, no. Yeah, I think it's interesting because I think that denying her legs being open, I think is such a great way
Hey,
to look
podcast
at
listeners,
the politics of today.
Are you aroused by us talking about this? Go ahead, leave a comment in the place where that's done. We'll read them.
I think, yeah. I just I'd like to know what was for dinner. I think that's really my biggest question.
Yeah, what if they're having like ribs?
Yeah, like what was
some barbecue sauced ribs, and it's like, why do you? They're gonna know.
Don't get
they're
it.
Gonna
there.
see the
they're gonna,
stains.
yeah.
They're gonna see the sauce. Calm down.
Oh, you got some barbecue on your bottom there, and it's just a handprint of barbecue sauce on her ass.
Oh, I forgot to put the napkin.
Well, see, but I think is like, what if dinner was just so boring that he's like, ugh, this potato salad is the worst. I'm just gonna reach my hand under there and just.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's like fingering noise, right?
Yeah. How? I mean, I kind of get that a little bit. It's plausible, but like, I imagine if you're eating dinner with people, I guess they must have been having like really shitty conversation, and they're all just kind of like really into their own thing, and they're not looking at each other. It's like if you're like there with like your hand under the table and you're trying to eat, and you're trying to like, I mean, I guess they're sitting pretty close together. I'm trying to figure out the whole logistics and the geometry of everything right now.
Well, and the other thing too is that he's
weird
because he's talking to her about you were out with a guy and he treated you wrong and he was a complete stranger, blah blah blah. It's like everyone's had that kind of conversation with a friend of theirs where they're like, I don't like this person you're dating, blah blah, but you never get aroused over it. It's like that's what I find weird. It's like he's talking to her about some kind of problem that he sees. He's trying to be like a friend almost, but then he's also like, fucking turns me on. It's like, God damn it, Jerry, I told you that marrying that woman was not a good idea, that she was going to take you and the kids and your money and just leave you out, and now I have a wicked hard boner. Like, man, this guy, he's upfront about his feelings.
That's like such a weird premise. Because like the premise is like they're both kind of into that. It's like, two of these people that have like some sort of, you may say like healthy appetite in that area.
Yeah.
You might also say they have some sort of like neurological condition that they just both so happen to have.
You could just say they have like a fetish, but instead you're like, they're probably like, I don't know, mentally unstable in some way.
I mean, isn't that what a fetish is, kind of?
Yeah, depending on the fetish, yeah, it is.
There's got to be a furry Shades of Grey, right?
Oh, absolutely.
That's out there. That's somewhere.
Absolutely.
Let's definitely not read that next time we do this segment.
That's gonna be next week. Next week's Romance Out of Context. I'm gonna go find some furry,
so
some furry kink porn.
So weird. That is the brony thing.
He grabbed tightly onto the tail as he rode on top of the bunny woman hybrid thing.
That bothers me though. Like,
yeah, you don't get into furry shit.
Whoever the fuck is like serving my food or whatever.
What?
I don't know. I do not like furry stuff. That is so weird to me.
I think some of that carbon monoxide is messing with your thoughts.
Connection in my life.
What are you talking about? But yeah, so that was Romance Out of Context. We might bring that back. We might read some more of it. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of anything romantic out of context. We can do The Time Traveler's Wife.
Oh, is that even it is a romance one. Yeah, I'll have to try to find that
basically.
one. Yeah, that one sounded crazy.
I don't know if there's anything weird out of context. There's like some weird stuff. Like so the premise of it is or the plot, whatever, is that there's a guy. He's a time traveler.
Yeah,
and
got that
he's
much.
Married to a woman. But he time travels like when he gets stressed out or like he can't really control it. It just happens to him.
Yeah.
And so his time travel stuff is connected to like her, like her life. So like he's known her, or she's known him her whole life, and he's just this mysterious guy that shows up.
Because he shows up like through various moments in her life. So like he's married to her when she's older, but then he like meets her when she's younger.
Yeah, it's some sort of weird time loop thing. Yeah, he meets her when she's like 5, and like he goes back to meet her until she's like 18, and then obviously something happens when she turns 18.
Yeah,
but he's not married to her yet
because that's illegal.
But
age.
But he isn't.
Yeah,
and he's like 40 or 30 or something.
Yeah, I know the basic plot. I know it's like I know that it's very strange.
They can't have like a baby because their baby.
Right, that's when it gets really weird. Yeah, it's like the
fetus and like genes. The cells are like time traveling, and so they just kind of like scramble themselves.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because then it gets really weird, like as if like the plot itself isn't like. Because I think that plot up to that point is like you can be reasonable with it, but then once you bring in babies and with the time traveling thing, it's like
probably one of my least manly, maybe embarrassing things. Definitely cried at the end of that.
Really?
And I was only listening to the audiobook. I wasn't reading it. I wasn't watching it. I was fucking listening to the audio. I was walking my dog around. Take my dogs out for a walk every hour, like an hour every day. And after like 3 days, I was like,
"Come on, Spot. We gotta go back home.
We gotta go."
Oh,
there's people that love us there.
I cried at the end of Click.
Yeah, I did too.
with Adam Sandler was like
Adam
stopped to
Sandler,
look at
Christopher Walken.
his dad. No, when he was like stopped to look at his dad and like because like he might missed his dad dying. Spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't seen Click.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he goes back to the last time he saw his dad, and he realizes that his body without him in it was an asshole to his dad, and then he realizes his dad died without him seeing him again, and like that moment where he pauses it, and it's just old, whatever that guy is, the Fonz, because it's the
Henry
Fonz is the dad,
Winkler.
Henry Winkler. It's just old Henry Winkler, all sad, and Adam Sandler's looking at him. I just remember watching that, and just that being the first movie that I was just watching, and I was like, okay.
I cried. I want to say it was the second Pokemon movie or the first one. I think it was the second one.
Let's see, the first one got me.
I think it was both. I think I cried during both of them actually.
I think the first Pokemon movie was actually the first movie that I think I got my, because we talked about, I think in the first episode, that object permanence, when you kind of first realize what's going on in a movie. That was like the first time that I was actually watching a movie, a sad moment happened, and I knew what was going on, and then I was actually like, no, look at the drama that is being played before me. Ash is stone and he's dead. Like, I was actually like sitting in the movie theater watching that movie going, oh my gosh, it's so sad. And then when he came back, I was like, yay. Spoiler alert for anyone that hadn't seen Pokemon the first movie. But at this point, you should have.
Because you got the rare, the limited edition card.
Yeah, the Mew card. I got the Mew card.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking
No,
crazy.
so actually kind of a I'll get personal. I don't care. Kind of a funny story.
Don't do it.
No, I'm doing it.
No.
I'm jumping off onto the personal deep end.
The time traveler's wife is as personal as I'm getting on this.
Nope. This is my.
You're gonna make it
story.
awkward. I'm gonna have to go tit for tat.
So when I saw the Pokemon the first movie, I was very happy. Right, like it was the first Pokemon movie. It had Mewtwo. Mewtwo was really cool. Mew and all that stuff. You got the cool card and all that whatnot. So my memory of seeing it was super cool. Why we went to go see it, where my parents got into a huge fight, and my mom took me and my sister and left the house, and was like, yeah, fuming at my dad. They got into a huge argument, and we left, stayed in a motel in town, but to like make me and my sister happy, my mom was like, do you guys want to go see the Pokemon movie? And I was like, yeah, I do. Like, I had no idea what was going on domestically in my own house. But then I was like, yeah, I want to go see it. So we're leaving, and my mom is like, we're like walking up to the hotel, not our house.
Mm-hmm.
And we're walking up to the hotel, and my mom is just like, oh, I just don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what to do. And she's like so frustrated. And I'm just like, look at this cool card I got. Look at this. It's got Mew. I can't even read it. It makes no sense.
He's pink. He's pink.
It's
He has a
gibberish,
tail, he can float.
but he's cute. And how crazy was that Ash scene with Pikachu when he cried? How crazy is that? And my sister's like 4 years older, and she's well aware. She's like, would you shut up, please? I will give you my Mew card if you just shut the hell up. Oh yeah. So
That's beautiful.
so see Pokemon heals.
Pokemon heals. And little children, don't ever let them grow up. Ever.
So today in history.
Stunt them.
Today-
Stunt their growth.
Today in history.
Bind their feet. China had it.
What are you even going? So today in history,
Oh, we're doing this new segment?
Mount Vesuvius blew up and destroyed Pompeii.
Okay, Mount Vesuvius, Pompeii people.
Yeah.
Pompadourians. That's where you get that from, right?
No.
Mount Vesuvius.
You get the pompadour haircut from the people of Pompeii,
Mm-hmm.
because if you go back and you look at their ash bodies that are just that are just laying there, they have all that freaking high cut hair.
Do you know the year that occurred?
79.
Just 79.
79.
80
I believe it was AD.
BC.
I think it was AD.
BCE.
I think it was after the Lord.
Where you taught the
After-
BCE
After the Lord. Lord
CE
Snow.
stuff.
No.
Because super scientific historians, they don't like the BC AD thing.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, that's actually before Common Era.
Right. No,
and
I don't do that.
Common Era.
No. That's just like the Pluto's not a planet thing. Like that may have happened in school and shit. I don't adhere to that. That to me is not canon. That's not school
It's
canon.
not canon.
Pluto is a planet, will always be a planet, and it is BC and AD. None of that bullshit. Other acronyms. Like, I hate trying to remember acronyms. So
The Earth?
That's it.
The Earth?
Mm-hmm.
The Earth.
The Earth. Yes. Go on with your thought.
Why would anyone ever think it's a sphere? That's the dumbest shit in the world.
Are you a flat earther?
First of all, why
Are you a
putting
flat
labels
earther?
on it? The Earth is what the Earth is, and it is flat.
Oh God,
Okay.
you're not an actual flat earther. Are you trying to mess with me?
Super. What? So
I can't tell.
I don't see why you have to
I can
put
never
the
tell
label,
with you, Mark.
label on us. You're a round earther, okay? I'm just an earther
No,
in our minds.
I'm an earthling that knows what my planet's like, and it's
Not round.
not flat. You can. Oh,
How is it? Prove it.
we're
Prove it.
not going to get pizza.
Prove it.
We're
Prove
not
it.
going to get pizza after this.
It's okay.
I'll let you know.
Why? Do you want that pizza to be round? Pizza's flat.
We're gonna go get a ball of pizza then. We're gonna go get a
some pizza
round.
balls.
I'm not even. You know what? I'm not even gonna give you a response. That's
All
how
right,
much.
That's cool.
I-
Earth is flat, everyone.
It is not flat. Nobody listen to him. He
Super
has
flat.
no idea what he is talking
Don't
about.
fall off the edge. Don't swim too far past the breakers, because you'll fall off the edge, bro.
I hate you so much. Okay, well then give me your top 2-3 reasons as to why you think the Earth is flat.
Well, first of all,
Yep.
Jesus.
Has nothing to do with it.
Jesus said, "Thy earth is flat,
Oh, where is that? Is that in?
as is this bread, because it is unleavened."
Wow, that's a lot more biblical terms I thought you would ever know. So, I am impressed with that. What is that? Is that
And God said unto
Calvigations?
God said unto
27:4?
Isaac, come down from that hill, thou shalt see the edge of the world, because the earth is flat. And God said unto Moses, write thy laws upon these stones, but make sure they're flat,
Did your mom beat you with a
Ju-
Bible when she was
just
here?
like the earth.
I feel like she did.
Bro, I'm all about that, Jesus.
Yeah, but then how come I'm the one sitting on the side with the Jesus picture?
So I can look at him. I could behold our Lord in all his glory.
He's much more entertaining than me.
'Kay.
I think that's a good transition onto the next subject I want to talk to you about today, because it's something just as believable as flat Earth. Ghosts.
Ghosts.
What do you think about ghosts?
I think they're spooky.
You think they're spooks?
I think
With that,
they're here illegally,
illegal ghosts.
and I think we need to deport them. Deport them back to Ghostland.
These ghosts, they're coming in here. They're ruining everyday Americans' lives. And we need to get them out of this plane of existence.
I don't really. I'm assuming you're gonna say you're gonna have a ghost story or something.
No,
I don't really respect people that believe in ghosts, and it's not because they believe in ghosts. It's because it's the other way around. It's people that I know that have believed in ghosts are also people that I didn't respect because they were stupid in other areas.
So you don't. So you don't.
I just
believe in them?
associate people that believe in ghosts
You
with
okay, gotcha.
completely being stupid
Mm.
dummies.
So then, just to kind of play devil's advocate here, then what do you think are experiences that people claim to have?
I have seen weird shit that I'm not gonna jump in and be like, oh, UFOs and ghosts, but I have seen stuff. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck was that? So I can acknowledge that there's some weird stuff that happens.
Yeah,
but I don't think.
but
it's
you wouldn't
ghosts.
label it as a ghost or something like that.
No.
I play like the I don't know. I always live in this world of constant disbelief of just I don't know everything. So it could be a ghost. It could be I don't know nothing.
Could be a ghost. Maybe I was breathing ghosts in my car.
Probably.
I was breathing. Well,
like you think it's carbon monoxide. There's just a ghost in the backseat trying to strangle you.
dinosaur ghosts.
Dinosaur ghost. Oh, dude, that's probably a sci-fi movie.
Dinosaur to oil.
That's probably
Oil to
a
carbon
movie.
monoxide in my lungs. Ghosts. Boom.
Carbon monoxide is just dinosaur ghosts getting back at you.
Ghost, bro.
But yeah, no. I've always found ghosts really interesting. Like I would always have like stretches of time where I would be really interested in ghosts, go onto YouTube and find like real videos of ghosts.
Moving forward, can we say ghosts? Like somebody's, I don't know if you noticed it, but there's like these, I think I've told you before, there's these like very East Coast people that say long O's.
Ghosts.
Smoke, joke, ghosts.
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 Oh my God,
Ghosts.
it's a ghost.
They sound completely normal other than that, but every now and then they'll slip a long O. Like, no.
We will say
No, Loki, Stope, like that.
Loki, Stowe. Were they watching
Stop.
Thor?
Yeah, that's how they sound. They have like these really long O's for no reason.
But because I'm sure living in Texas, you probably got some pretty cool ghost stories.
I mean, we have the Lexington, the USS Lexington, my hometown where I'm from, which is known as the Blue Ghost.
Ooh.
Because as a battleship, it was like destroyed a couple times, and then they just rebuilt other ships and they put it back out. And the Japanese were like, "Oh, the ship keeps coming back from the dead." That's how Japanese people talk.
Yeah. Thank
so
you.
It's
the
Blue
least
Ghost.
racist voice you could have done for the Japanese. So I appreciate that.
Japanese.
Hey, I'm a Japanese
Howdy,
guy.
y'all.
Hey, how about that Pearl Harbor? How about that?
Hirohito for the Emperor. Harry Curry.
You're like what the soldiers in World War II would do to make fun of the Japanese.
Seppuku because I'm going to take my own life because that is dishonor.
I'm going to leave this war then go draw me some manga.
But no, yes, ghost stories are very popular where I'm from. We have a courthouse that is completely ramshackle,
like old,
very dilapidated.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they haven't torn it down. The story that people like to say is like, "Oh no, they can't tear it down because it's haunted."
Because it's haunted. Yeah.
And every now and then people like break in and like, "Ooh!" They run around with cameras like flashlights like,
yeah. Play Ghost Hunters. From Sci-Fi.
Goose Hunters.
Yeah. So I lived.
I would totally go on. By the way, I would go on like a ghost hunt.
Oh yeah.
If I could go with the people.
Oh, absolutely.
Like ghost hunters, like the Dog the Bounty Hunter looking guys, but they're looking for ghosts.
Oh yeah, that'd be
night
amazing.
vision cameras.
Yeah.
That would be.
I've always wanted to do
so much
that.
fun.
I've always wanted to do that. Like I've gone on a ghost tour. Through the town of Bisbee. Because Bisbee is a very old mining town in Arizona, and so it's got plenty.
That's where
like it's burned down like twice.
Yeah.
Its nickname is, I think, like the city that doesn't die, because it had an earthquake one year and then it burned down like half of the city twice, like 2 separate times. So there were there's one building that it used to have an upstairs, and then the upstairs got destroyed in one of the fires of the earthquakes, and they didn't rebuild it. But you can, like, people hear stuff as if there's stuff going on upstairs. And they're like, "Oh, is there someone upstairs?" And like, there is nothing upstairs. There's an attic. Like, there is nothing going on. But I also lived 40 minutes away from Tombstone. And that one was actually featured on Ghost Hunters. They actually went through one of the saloons there, and I think they caught a video of something going on. But in my hometown, there was a building on the military base, Fort Huachuca, that had a haunted chair that would roll back and forth. Not roll, but it was rock. It was a rocking chair, and it would rock back and forth. And we actually had ghost hunters go through that house and try to get something. I don't think they got dick.
Proposition.
What's your proposition?
Next episode. We go ghost hunting.
Deal.
I get some batteries for the recorder. Strap it to my back. Right, just carry it around or whatever.
Yeah.
I got one mic. You go to the other mic. We can't go any further than like 40 feet from each other. But let's go find us some ghosts, dude.
You know what? I'm honestly okay with that. Was a Halloween special. October's not too far away. We can do that.
I don't know.
What do you mean? I don't know. Why wouldn't it just be a Halloween special?
I want to do it in the moment. I want to be impulsive.
Well, we'll be impulsive. Would you please? He is laid out on the couch right now, just dead.
Died.
Is your carbon monoxide poisoning kicking in? Is it
That's
sitting you
one of
down?
the symptoms.
Is being...
Lethargy. I'm lethargic.
Did you what's that website called? MD.com or something like that?
No,
WebMD. Did you WebMD yourself?
I Wikipedia'd it.
Because if you... Okay, well, then it's cancer. Every time you self-diagnose from the internet, it's cancer.
Cancer.
You got cancer from your car.
I got the cancer, pa. They're all dead. They're all dead. I was going to do the line from Rambo First Blood, but I don't remember it.
I don't think I've seen Rambo First Blood.
What?
Do I need to?
No, I don't want to be that person. Be like, you haven't seen this show? You never seen this?
Yeah.
You never seen this? It's a great movie.
I want to go back because I like old Sylvester Stallone movies. I think now they're just kind of all the same.
You know he was a porn star?
I would believe that.
That's how we got his start. A lot of people don't know that.
Now I have to go Google that. And I feel upset now that I have to.
Nah.
Because that's now my life is going to be incomplete until I do.
It's
so.
impressive.
The porn?
Him. It's definitely... Whoa. Okay.
Stallone is an interesting guy.
That's where his confidence comes from.
He probably reads Gray.
Probably is Gray. Ooh, based on his life. True story. Do you like Little Caesars pizza?
I do like Little Caesars pizza.
Good. We should go get that when we're done with this.
We should. Well, I think we should go
Hey,
ahead and just
audience,
end it now.
what do you pizza choose?
What do you pizza choose?
Yeah.
What do you choose for pizza?
Pizza choose. I choose pizza. Use Thunderbolt.
Well, I think it's a good time to end it now.
No, do you want to do an hour?
No, we don't need to do an hour every time. I
We
think
need to do
45
an
minutes
hour
is good.
every time.
No.
This is for mental toughness.
Nope.
Yes.
I think we can go ahead and end it.
No,
now.
we just keep talking. So what's up with you? How about work? You can make a note to close it here, but I'm just going to keep talking.
Well, no, because I want to. There has to be a closing thing.
No, this is going to be it. You're just going to have to. You're going to select this part of the wavelength, and you're just going to have to taper it down, in volume wise. Does it make any sense? I don't.
No, but then there would still be
hearing us, yeah. But they'll just be like, oh, okay, I guess it's pretty much over. But they're just going to keep talking.
Work was okay.
Work was okay.
I mean, it's just.
And how does that make you feel?
They.
No, you're right. Let's stop it right here.
Yeah, let's just do it. Yeah.
You
I had nothing more. I had nothing more to talk about, so it's just.
I'm just tired.
Yeah. Same.
I'm tired of everything. I'm tired. I'm tired of being tired.
Mark.
I'm tired of not being tired. And I'm tired of this damn podcast. I'm done.
No, you can't be done. Well, hold on. No, we have to finish it. No, we have to finish it. We have to actually close it.
Clicking back on.
Like, we have to. Are you on?
Oh, are we doing an outro?
Yes, we're doing an outro. Not an outro song. First off, check and make sure you're clicking right.
Hosanna in the highest.
Nope. How do you even know
Off
that song?
Border
how do you even know that
podcast.
Because you would not normally know that song.
Scooby Doo Bop a Doop Boop Boop.
So this has been the Off the Border
Can
podcast
our outro
with
just
Steven
be
and Mark.
the movie The Brave Little Toaster
No.
in its entirety?
Copyrights, man. You can't put
What
that.
are you talking about? Who owns that? Who owns Brave Little Toaster? I'm sure we could buy it.
But buy the copyrights for it just for an outro?
What is it, like $50? 500?
No. We're not gonna.
5,000? Fine. We'll buy it.
No.
Buy it. How great would that be, though, to like own the rights to the movie The Brave Little? It'd be pretty. I mean, it'd be good, just as good to.
I would
own
like
a
to
copy.
own the rights to something. I don't want Brave Little
It'd be just
Toaster.
as good to own a copy.
Yeah.
Okay, how are we doing the outro?
Oh shit! I don't know. I can't remember how the fuck we did the outro last time.
I think I did some bullshit.
I think we both did some bullshit, but I can't really remember.
I think I may have been doing the voice, and I got carried away.
Well, that's
pretty much every time we hang out.
First off, we need First off, we need a silence so that I can actually edit that silence out of it. So let's just give a second of silence, and then I'll start. You fucking do whatever the fuck you want to. So
You're the one that's talking, though.
shut the fuck up. All right. Well, this has been the Off the Border podcast with Steven and Mark. And
You made it sound like we're one person.
no, it's Steven and Mark.
You said Steve and Mark.
No, I said Steven and Mark.
Hey, you know what? I lost the hat when I was driving my car. So I was driving the car with the top down because of the fumes.
Yeah.
So I was sticking my head out the window
Yeah.
so you get some fresh air.
Uh-huh.
But I was wearing a hat, and my hat blew off. But I know where it is. Can we make a pit stop
To your hat.
to my hat on the way to Little Caesars?
Yes.
All right, well, let's go do that.
We'll make a stop to go get your hat. So we have to end the podcast now
It's
to
been
go
out
get a
there for
hat
like 2
and a
days.
pizza. So hopefully the thing is still there. So thank you so much for listening, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on Twitter. Off the Border Pod is our Twitter handle. So go ahead and
Off the Border Pod.
like podcast.
But what happened to the cast?
Ran out of letters because Twitter is